Hey YouTube friends, it's me Melissa here at Quilting by Heart, and so I'm back today to spend a little time with y'all. I have been super busy here lately. I've had my mom with me for a while because she had knee replacement surgery, and so she's just went back to her house. My brother lives there with her, so she just went home. And so today I'm back in my very messy sewing space. I have let my sewing room just get in a wreck. It is just a wreck in here today. So I thought I would chat with y'all for a while, and then I might do a video of me cleaning my sewing space up and let y'all see that. And it's going to be raw. It's going to be real because I am a messy crafter. I'm a messy quilter. I'm a messy crafter. And it's just gotten out of hand in here, so I got to get it cleaned up. But yeah, some of the things that have been going on, like I said, I had my mom for a couple of weeks and been trying to help her get over total knee replacement. My mom is in her 80s, so this surgery has been a doozy for her. I mean, she has really suffered a pretty good bit with this surgery, so I've been having her here with me. And I'm still going back and forth seeing about her every day and stuff like that, trying to make sure that she's got what she needs, her medications, and she's comfortable and stuff, taking them some food, things like that. But I'm ready to start doing a little bit of sewing again. I'm finally seeing my way clear. I need to be cleaning my whole house today, and probably knowing me, when I start cleaning up in here, it'll probably wind up with me tearing out, cleaning just about everything, because my house really needs a good going over. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm just real. I'm just being honest. I am a really real person. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like everything in my house is spotless all the time, because it is. You can look around, it's certainly not. I live in an older home. It has a lot of problem areas and things like that. But every once in a while, it'll get next to me. And I'm that, like I've told y'all before, I've got that all or nothing mentality. But I've really got to get my sewing room sorted out, because I can't find anything in here. I'll just let it get in such a mess, and then I can't find anything. And that just drives me bonkers when it gets like that. But yeah, I have been doing a little bit of sewing, not on quilts. I haven't been doing any big quilts or piecing any large quilts or anything like that, because I've been busy. But I did run across a lady. Her name is Tammy Jones, and it's Hometown Quilt Company, I think, is her website, her YouTube channel. And she's a Southern girl like me, and it's kind of like, that cool first cousin that you meet at the family reunion. She gives me that vibe, and she does a lot of cool quilting projects. And so I've been trying to do a little bit of quilting, and I have sewed a few things since I talked to y'all last. One of them being this quilted bag that I made. I got inspired to do a quilted bag of my own. She had done some, so it's got stuff in it. So I quilted this bag out of some chicken fat quarters that I had purchased. I had just 2 of these fat quarters that I purchased there at Hobby Lobby. So I threw together this quilted boxy bag just to throw some stuff in, and I've already got it full of junk. So I made that since I talked to y'all last. Let me see what else. I made another little bag. I've just been in a bag making mood. Sometimes when I want to do a quilty project and I don't have time to do a full-on quilt, I might make a little quilty bag. Hold on just a minute. Let me turn y'all this around. This was my second little quilted bag that I made. And I'm actually using this for a purse. It's so cute. It's got a little quilted pocket in the front. It's got the different colors on the inside. Yeah, I'm just using this little bag as my purse right now. But I made that little quilted bag. Erica Arndt is, she started out as a homeschooler, and she has a YouTube channel. She's really big now. She has a large quilting channel. She does some of the most awesome work, and most of the stuff that she makes, I could just I could never do. But I did take some inspiration from one of her bags, and I made the pattern my own, did it a little bit different, but threw together that little quilted bag, and I've just been using it kind of like a purse because it was just too cute to just, you know, throw in the closet somewhere. So I've been using that. Okay, so yeah, like I said, my quilting space is in a mess, and I did make a rather large Temu sewing order the other day. I ordered a lot of rickrack and some lace and just different little embellishments that I use sometimes to make little projects, and just some things that, there's a lot of things that I've got in my mind that I want to do, just some little projects as well as big quilting projects. But I still have my sampler quilt that I've never got sashed. I still have my my large hexagons that I want to make a curtain panel out of. I've still got my scrappy flag that I want to quilt. I also have another quilt here that I put together, a small lap size quilt that's just been hanging on my long, it's not really my long arm, but it's my frame. I call it my long arm, I reckon. And it's just a simple little quilt that I pieced together. I had made a Valentine's quilt and then an Easter quilt with some hearts in it, little Easter wall hanging, but I had some leftover hearts, so I just ran up a little quilt, kind of like a lap size quilt. I don't know how much of that I can get in the frame, but I just kind of was my own design, just pieced it together out of some pieces that I had, and just, I need to get that finished up and I need to get it quilted. So I think that would be really, really cute. It would actually be really cute at Valentine's Day. Be cute to put out for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I need to get that done and finished. I have several projects that I need to be working on. Like I said, I've still got my sampler blocks that I made out of the Lori Holt fabric that I never did sash. I need to get the sashing on it and get that together. Y'all, my hair is wild today. But yeah, so, but first things first, I have got to make heads or tails of my sewing space. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Y'all just sit back and watch me. I'll probably put it on fast motion and y'all are going to see the real because I'm not going to, I'm not going to pull any punches. It's messy in here. This little view that you're seeing doesn't look that bad. But my sewing room is, it's really messy. So I need to get it cleaned up and straightened out. Are y'all really neat with your crafting? Do y'all clean up behind yourself? I know that I'm way more creative in a clean space, and if I will take the time to clean up behind myself, it is so much better, and it just, everything just runs so much smoother. I'm looking, and there is something in my sewing room. My clock has been dead in my sewing room for so long. I have a clock on the wall, and the battery went a long time ago, so I want to get that changed out today too, and just get everything clicking. I have got to find a spot. Y'all know that I purchased a bunch of vintage sewing machines, and I haven't had the time to sit down and work with all of them like I would like to, you know. Which, let me be honest, stuff like that with me waxes and wanes my fervor. I can be so into something, and I guess, I don't know if it's ADHD or whatever you want to call it, but I can just lose my steam and I've lost my steam for just a little bit with my old machines. I want to keep them, and I'm going to get back to getting them running and everything, but I got Miss Vicky up and going, and since that, I really haven't worked on any more of them. And yeah, but I need to find a permanent home for them. And my sewing space right now is so small. Like I told you before, I had thought about changing my sewing room to a different bedroom that has a large closet. It's really no bigger than this room right here, but it does have a large closet in it that I could use for storage. Just get things out of my sight line. Just make it a little bit neater. And if I did that, I could put all of my vintage machines up. I could have my husband to build a really good sturdy. It would have to be a very sturdy shelf because those old machines are like Sherman tanks. So yeah, but I want to get that done, and I'm still turning over in my mind whether or not I want to switch sewing rooms to a different room. I kind of kept it in here because this is one of the older rooms in the house. It still has the original paneling from 1973, and of course you see my Galvalume tin wall behind my quilt frame. So it's probably the roughest bedroom in the house, and it already has my big light up here, and everything's just been so convenient in here. But I am quickly outgrowing it, so I'm either going to have to get rid of some stuff, or I'm going to have to probably switch rooms eventually. Probably just need to declutter and get rid of some stuff, because I have quite a lot in here that's probably unnecessary, that I'm not going to use, or that could be stored in a different place or in a different way. But I'm not going to bore y'all anymore with all of my jibber jabber. How are y'all doing? It's been a while since I heard from everybody. Yeah, but I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm going to flip this around, and I'm gonna start cleaning my sewing room. So next time that you see it, maybe it will be straightened up clean. Bye, y'all.